I'm a hologram. Hi. I'm filming from inside my closet, which is really strangely personal. I don't think I've ever made a video in here, and I don't even spend much time in here, so this is kind of weird for me. Well, I haven't slept for a while, and my mind just will not stop, and every event today has been really serendipitous. If not fortunate, then it's misfortune happening in a way that makes it less unfortunate. Yeah. So, figure that one out. I think like a lot more fluently than I speak, and I really want to work on that because I have a lot to share with anybody. I have a unique perspective, and I just wanted to make one thing really clear. This is what my thought process has culminated in, that it's like, you are doing this now. Is that, oh my god, it sounds so awful. I don't want to be loud, but I don't want to be annoying either, but I'm really annoying. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay, so I'm like just completely like buzzed off of lack of sleep, and it's like bomb, but I don't make a lot of sense when I talk. My head is like crystal clear, and my thoughts are like all right there, but they are not like getting through to you, so bear with me or check out. I just spit it straight, and you either get it or you don't get it, and it's fine, it's good, it's great, whatevs, just no, I'm not gonna not be me. I was watching this amazing documentary that I think is on like Netflix, and it was so inspiring. It was about Halloween, like these people that really do Halloween. This one guy got this house and was like, oh wow, I love Halloween, I'm gonna do Halloween. And then like other people in a very, very close proximity to his really done up Halloween display, like they got into it too, and they like, yeah, I'm doing this now because I know him, and it's like, you want to do it or you wouldn't be doing it. But this guy's just like living his joy, living his dream. This other pair of people, the guy has a family. The guy has 2 daughters, one of which is his, one of which is his wife, and he has a wife who's supportive, but she doesn't really like want to do Halloween year-round. I don't think I would mind it. Actually, I think there should totally be Halloween Town. Like, we just designate an area of the country or another country, like, whatever. Like, just designate some area, and everybody that wants to be, like, part of Halloween Town can go be part of Halloween Town. And then it's, like, the coolest tourist attraction, because where do you want to go for Halloween? You want to go to Halloween Town. So it's just, like, littered with the most opulently haunted hotels in varying degrees of horror, because let's face it, people have families and people and everyone else's, because we're all different, and that's what makes the world a beautiful place. The people that got into it because they saw the neighbor doing it are 2 guys that are just like scrapyarding everything, absolutely everything, and they probably have some mild retardation. It's an elderly man and his adult son who cares for him. They really have no external relationships, and it's amazing because what they do is really, really great, and it's so valuable because it's a degree of Halloween. It's a degree of scary. It's so important for it to be there. It's so important for it to be there. And so I'm watching this, and after just like, whoa, a whole day of just like amazing like introspection, revelation, ideas. A lot of ideas. I've had a lot of ideas today. Really, really good ones. They're all really good. Well, I wish that I could say that that wasn't true, but that's not true. My ideas are like really, really good. Really, really good. Okay. Okay, I just want to see if we're still filming because I don't have any... Yeah, okay. I didn't have any idea how much time had passed. It's only been like 5 minutes. It was at 5:52 actually. So, okay. After this whole day of introspection, I'm just laying there trying to fall asleep, but like also listening to this thing, and I'm like, wow. I don't know if I've ever put it out there, but like, I have an agenda. I have a reason for being here on YouTube, on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Facebook. Where else can you find me? Can you find me other places? Seems like you can find me other places. Oh, Get Glue. I have a reason for being here, and I have a really important reason for being like part of your life. And those of you who are like watchers of my channel, you know, and you love me, and I love you. But for new viewers, it can seem a little egotistical, so just like, ego, no ego, just is, it just is. So I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm okay if you don't agree with it, because I'm really not egotistical. So the thing with me is that I'm the unique expression of consciousness that's exploring itself. And what happened was that there needed to be a degree of something that was like this unknown, untold, like, what is happening, insane level of suffering for there to be the equal and opposite reaction in our dualistic universe, which you'll agree we all share that. So yeah, I suffered like really greatly, and then I like don't suffer, which is really funny because I do suffer. Like, I'm disabled, and like, if you break down my life, I'm actually paid. I'm actually compensated for the hours that I spend in pain. Like, it's crazy. My full-time job is suffering. But that's great that we live in a world, that I live in a country that accommodates me doing that. It didn't at first, but now it does, so that's good. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me you have an agenda? Like, what's going? Like, are you dropping the O-bomb, the occult, or like religion? And honest to God, I'm not. The deal is that I have an innate knowing, an innate understanding of the nature of reality, the nature of life, the fabric of creation. I have seen it. It has been experiences that really can't even be like relayed, because I lack maybe the language to do so, but really, like, plenty of people will agree, I think, that not everything you can experience with your consciousness can be explained. And this is like this is not drug use. This is not expanding the consciousness using any external factor. The fact of the matter is that I did not sleep, and something happened really early on in life. And you could argue that actually the only way for this to work is that I would have to be born outside of what's known the veil of forgetfulness, wherein your consciousness can exist here because it does not know that it exists externally, outside of time and space. But I work both ways. So, like, most of my life, I'm, like, talking to a camera and looking at myself. Just, a perspective is free, and my perspective is unique. Your perspective is unique, too. I just have yet to meet another person who goes, oh, yeah, I've always known I'm God, too. That's so cool. it'll happen. It just hasn't yet. So I just look like really, really crazy and egotistical, and I know, so don't tell me. Okay, okay. And it's just like something in my mind, like something in my like biological body, like obviously like is not functioning properly, because it's pretty much just like DMT is released at random, and I like could trip, and really trip is a very, very good explanation for it, because it is just like stumbling out of the reality that you're like still tethered to, or supposed to be tethered to. And the thing with that is that I wasn't tethered to this reality, and I now very much am. So that's really funny, because when I wasn't tethered to reality and was like, yeah, I know what's gonna happen, I don't like this, like, change it, tweak it, so that I can experience this a little bit differently and change my perspective. And it's just like shaping this life that I've had. And to be really, really honest with you, like, I never expected to live past 16. Not ever. Not ever. Like, I make a rule of never saying never. And it was like one of the first things that I did that, and was like cautioned about it. And whatever I'm perceiving as outside of me, whether that be an alien entity, a ghost, an apparition, a hallucination, a schizophrenic break, fever dreams, like whatever form information is coming to me in, like, I filter the truth out of it, and that's what allows it to be. So, like, really early on, I know this is my dream, and dreams are supposed to be good, and this one's a nightmare, so this isn't right, like, right off. And it's like, well, what am I here for? And I am here for the end, and that hasn't changed, because it's the end of what we've been doing and what we've known for a really, really long time. You can't even comprehend what this life is for me. At the time, I had a really negative outlook on life, and in creating this dream world of mine, I very much invited what would be viewed as negative forces to do what they wanted with the human race. If they're going to call me human and they're going to assume that I'm human, then I'm going to be able to speak for them. And, like, it just, I cannot think of it, I cannot logically conclude anything other than the fact that me knowing that I'm doing this and you not knowing that you're doing this are not equally weighted. And the way that we speak of things, it is like quantitatively superior, but I don't mean it to be. It's just really different. It's just difference. That's just all the mind does. It just, here we sit. So, in the chaotic dream world that was my life, I allowed, willed, summoned, sacrificed, made choices. I made choices on behalf of the human race, as the only consciousness present for my perceived reality, like, it's significant. And how I came to know that information was not through positive means. I didn't have any revelations of God. I didn't have religion in my life. I'm talking like I'm a toddler, so there's none of that. It just is like power. It's just this lust for power, and I didn't even have a word for it until I learned the word lust. And you should know about me that I read the dictionary for fun. I am incredibly interested in word origin for a purpose. We speak. We create with our minds, and we share that creation with each other via our words. So at a very real understanding of how we are making this a shared dream, our words come into play, just like right off to me. So origin of words fascinates me, and I use a lot of big words. Not right now. I've been up way too long for that, and I've already had all of this thought. Like, I've already done this, and now I'm doing it again, which is always weird for me, because pretty much everything I do in this life, I'm like, I'm doing this again. Through it's only in like the last 6 years that I've been really, really sick and have lost my disconnect. By which I mean I no longer look back at myself. I no longer have access to other dimensions, other consciousness, other anything at all. I am just like singular being, one human. I'm a hologram with a very pure intention. And I'm sick and hoarse and making this video. That's funny. Every single time I have elected for events to take place that would give me an opportunity to exit this reality or die, commit suicide, whatever you want to call it. Death is really just a transformation. It's not the finite thing that it's considered to be, and I never looked upon it as such, so I did not fear death. I didn't fear much of anything, really. The only thing that I had to fear was myself, because I am the origin of fear. I am the origin of all things, though, because I am. And the beautiful thing about that is that you're sitting there going like, wow, this girl is crazy, crazy full of herself and totally schizophrenic. Like, oh, I knew someone who was kind of crazy like that, or she's on drugs right now. All of that, it's like, that's hilarious to me, because I've gotten that all of my life. All of my life. I'm a hologram. And it's just not the case, you know? Not sorry. That's just not what's going on here. I am, and you are too, and we're here sharing something that is the event of the cosmos, and it's not a secret. I could write a book and profit. I could direct the movie of my life, and it would be a 3-hour Titanic trip